The rise of agentic AI. Agentic AI refers to artificial intelligence systems that can make decisions autonomously, without human intervention. This concept has sparked intense debate among experts, with some predicting a future where agentic AI will dominate human decision-making. Current state of agentic AI. Currently, agentic AI is still in its infancy. Most AI systems today are narrow and focused on specific tasks, such as image recognition or language processing. However, researchers are working on developing more advanced AI systems that can learn, reason, and make decisions on their own. Some notable examples of agentic AI include Plus AlphaGo, a computer program that defeated a human world champion in Go, plus DeepMind's AI system that learned to play complex games like chess and poker, plus self-driving cars that can navigate through traffic and make decisions in real time. The future of agentic AI. As agentic AI continues to advance, it's likely that we'll see more complex decision-making systems emerge. Small businesses are thriving in the U.S. The U.S. economy is expected to continue growing, with the Federal Reserve predicting a 2.5% GDP growth rate for 2024. The state of small business transactions in the U.S. small business landscape is dynamic and constantly evolving. According to recent data, small business transactions in the U.S. have seen a significant increase in 2024. With 9,546 closed deals representing an enterprise value of $7.59 billion, the numbers are promising. Small businesses from diverse backgrounds are bridging the digital divide to stay competitive. The digital divide in small business. The digital divide in small business is a pressing issue that affects the success of entrepreneurs from diverse backgrounds. A recent survey by Intuit QuickBooks highlights the disparity in digital adoption rates between Black-owned and non-Black small businesses. Small businesses face a new layer of regulatory burden under the Corporate Transparency Act. The NFIB, a leading voice for small businesses, is concerned that the law will disproportionately affect small businesses and hinder their ability to operate effectively. The NFIB has expressed concerns that the Corporate Transparency Act will create a new layer of regulatory burden on small businesses. The law requires companies to register with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, and provide detailed information about their business, including their name, address, and ownership structure. While the law aims to combat money laundering and other financial crimes, the NFIB argues that the requirements will be overly burdensome for small businesses, which often lack the resources and expertise to comply with the new regulations. Key concerns of the NFIB include increased costs and administrative burdens, difficulty in obtaining and maintaining accurate and up-to-date information, potential for increased scrutiny and enforcement by FinCEN, impact on small businesses' ability to operate effectively and efficiently. The impact on small businesses. The NFIB's concerns are not limited to the administrative burdens imposed by the law. The NFIB also argues that the Corporate Transparency Act will have a broader impact on small businesses, including reduced access to capital and credit, increased competition from larger, more compliant companies, potential for reputational damage and loss of customer trust, difficulty in competing with larger companies that have more resources to devote to compliance. The NFIB's request in its amicus brief. The NFIB is urging the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit to reject the Corporate Transparency Act. This partnership is a significant development in the business world, as it streamlines financial management for small businesses. Benefits of the partnership. The partnership between Bluevine and Xero offers several benefits to small businesses. Tariffs to hit Canadian economy hard, with ripple effects on manufacturing and trade. The Aluminium Association of Canada has stated that the tariffs will have a significant impact on the Canadian economy, particularly on the manufacturing sector. The impact on the manufacturing sector. The tariffs imposed by the U.S. administration will have a ripple effect on the manufacturing sector in Canada. The Aluminium Association of Canada has highlighted the following key points. The tariffs will increase the cost of aluminium, making it more expensive for manufacturers to produce goods. The increased cost will lead to higher prices for consumers, affecting the competitiveness of Canadian products in the global market. The tariffs will also lead to job losses and reduced economic activity in the manufacturing sector. #The economic impact *. The economic impact. The tariffs imposed by the U.S. administration will have a significant impact on the Canadian economy. The Aluminium Association of Canada has stated that the tariffs will reduce Canada's exports of aluminium, leading to a decline in revenue for the country. Increase the cost of production for Canadian manufacturers, making it more difficult for them to compete with foreign competitors. Lead to a decline in economic activity, resulting in reduced economic growth and job losses. #The Canadian government's response *. The Canadian government's response. The Canadian government has responded to the tariffs imposed by the U.S. administration by imposing retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods, such as agricultural products and machinery. Launching a trade dispute with the U.S. administration, arguing that the tariffs are unfair and violate international trade agreements. Rising demand for sustainable homes drives growth in U.S. residential construction market. The U.S. residential construction market is expected to experience significant growth over the next 5 years, with a projected increase of $242.9 million from 2025 to 2029. Market trends and drivers. The U.S. residential construction market is driven by several key factors, including rising household formation rates and a growing emphasis on sustainable construction practices. These trends are expected to continue driving growth in the market over the next 5 years. Rising household formation rates. The U.S. population is expected to continue growing, with an estimated 1.4 million new households forming each year. This growth in household formation is expected to drive demand for new homes and apartments. Growing emphasis on sustainable construction practices. There is a growing trend towards sustainable construction practices, with many builders and homeowners opting for energy-efficient and environmentally friendly materials and designs. Market opportunities and challenges. The U.S. residential construction market is expected to experience significant growth over the next 5 years, with a projected increase of $242.9 million from 2025 to 2029. However, the market also faces several challenges, including increasing labor costs. Labor costs are expected to rise significantly over the next 5 years, making it more expensive for builders to construct new homes and apartments. Regulatory changes. Regulatory changes, such as changes to building codes and zoning laws, may impact the market and affect the cost of construction. Material shortages. Material shortages, such as a shortage of lumber and steel, may impact the market and affect the cost of construction. #Market outlook * Market outlook. Despite the challenges facing the market, the U.S. residential construction market is expected to experience significant growth over the next 5 years. Empowering young entrepreneurs in Detroit with Shop 313 pop-up shops. The initiative aims to provide young entrepreneurs with the resources and support they need to succeed in the business world. Introduction. The Detroit Pistons and Comerica Bank have joined forces to launch Shop 313 pop-up shops, a new initiative designed to empower young entrepreneurs in the city of Detroit. This innovative program is the result of a partnership between the Pistons and Comerica Bank, two organizations that share a commitment to supporting the local community. What is Shop 313? Shop 313 is a series of pop-up shops that will be located throughout the city of Detroit. These temporary retail spaces will provide young entrepreneurs with the resources and support they need to succeed in the business world. The pop-up shops will offer a range of services, including business planning and mentorship, access to capital and funding, marketing and advertising support, networking opportunities with other entrepreneurs and business leaders. Benefits of Shop 313. The Shop 313 program is designed to provide young entrepreneurs with the resources and support they need to succeed in the business world.